Hello, Cedric and Cedric here, CR Wrestling Commentary, Major League Wrestling Fightland. It's up. We're watching it. It seems to be just 43 minutes, 59 seconds.
Which is cool.
It seems. And this event opens up with the World Middleweight Championship match. And it is Amides versus Amides versus Amides versus Yoshihiro Tajiri versus the champion Myron Reed.
Do you hear what's wrong with all that? Did you hear all that, Cedric? Amides versus Amides versus Tajiri versus Myron Reed. You mean little Myron Reed from the 3rd grade? Yeah, that's him.
I remember he used to wet his pants all day long.
I mean, it's not a wrestling name. Okay, let's carry on.
You know, Myron Bandersnatch or something. I'm just saying it, you know. I don't know.
I mean, just cause, even just the last name, Reed. That would have been good.
Reed is a good, famous last name. Myron, I wouldn't have went with that, you know. Devon, Devin, you know, Debonair Reed. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. You know, just throwing some other stuff together, you know.
Something.
Yeah.
All right, though. So
this match opens up, and Tajiri Yoshihiro. I mean, come on now. I mean, if you don't know Tajiri,
you just don't know.
Yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong. You know, his name is synonymous with awesome. So I really want to see the match because of him.
Yeah.
Now, Myron Reed, while the name ain't throwing down, he can throw down.
He can.
Just not this match.
No.
Amides can throw down, just not this match. Amides can throw down. Okay, see, I got it spelled wrong.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it wrong, because I'm like, something's not right. Okay, spell it for me, because if y'all look at your screens right now, you can see me having to, I'm going to retype this word, this name, I mean, damn, not to be disrespectful. Okay, so how was it spelled?
ARA.
Yeah.
MIS.
Amides. See, I had something different. AMARIS or something.
Yeah, you have the M and the AR switched.
It's just, I know that I must be somewhere dyslexic. I don't know where it's never been diagnosed or anything. So I'm letting that be known now, although I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been finding ways to counter whatever's wrong with hand-eye typing coordination. I even do it while writing. So it's just one of these things. And I've always had to fight it my whole life. So, you know, I don't have to hide it anymore. I feel comfortable to say it. So Amides, Yoshihiro Tajiri, Myron Reed. Yeah. God damn.
I see.
When I first said it, I was like, ugh. So this match, he gets started, and people want to see what Tajiri-san does. Mm-hmm. That's really it. That's why I was like, ooh, Tajiri, I'm going to watch this. Because when I saw Amides and Amides in, I was like, well, hit the fast forward button.
Yep.
And then I see Tajiri, and I'm like, ooh, wait. And I see Myron, I'm like, oh, he's still champion. Okay, cool. So Tajiri and Reed are the reasons I even was going to watch the match.
But there was a whole lot of Amides and Amides and a whole lot of
Myron and just diving out the ring. Just diving out the ring. I said, fast forward this shit. I don't care anymore. And she was fast forward. And I was like, here. I was like, yeah. Here. No, I was like, okay. Keep going. And she kept going. I said, stop right there. And she stops. I'm like, she's going to be amazed. I hope I'm right. And so it gets started, and Myron tries something. Tajiri the ref is distracted. Tajiri got his hands on his hips, missed right in the face. And I mean, he get him good.
Whole face green.
And then that spinning swift middle kick right to the head which he calls the buzzsaw kick.
The actual buzzsaw kick, not that shit that Tai Chi was doing. I'm gonna lay my foot behind your head. Buzzsaw kick. What the hell?
Yeah, it's not a. And he nails Myron. Myron crumples. Tajiri gets the cover. 1, 2, 3. He is the new Major League Wrestling World Middleweight Champion. And everybody's happy.
Yep.
And we didn't have to watch a shit-tacular dive fest instead of a professional wrestling match. Because I'd rather see a 4-way professional wrestling match. No one does 4-way matches like CR Fire Pro. I'm just going to throw that down. Nobody can do it like CR Fire Pro. And we do it when big events. It has to be something special to do something like that outside of a big event. Because our big event is always for a title. You know? Because it means something.
Mm-hmm.
Any case, I'm happy with this. We can move on to the next match. With that said, let's roll. All right, main event match. MLW Fightland, title versus title. No disqualification. Alexander Hammerstone, National Openweight Champion, versus Jacob Fatu, World Heavyweight Champion. And it's going for a double title. They're both undefeated in the past 2 years. They plenty of competition, but no one can get it done. And in this match, look, and I want y'all to understand something. This is not going to end well. And this is coming from, and we are highly fan favorites of both of these athletes.
Uh-huh.
We love them both, and they are in the area of they can do no wrong. And in the match, they did no wrong.
Nope.
This one on them. This was not on them. All right? It's not. It's not on Samael. It's not on that. It's on whoever the hell set this match up.
Yep.
This match was a beat down, back and forth, NWA style slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would say. This was a 2-man Pier 6 brawl.
And honestly, for the majority of the match, Fatu was in control.
And Hammerstone got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that happened. I can't place where, because it's a knee injury. It's nothing else. It's a knee injury. It's nowhere else. It's the knee. He stepped wrong, pivoted wrong, or landed wrong. But the leg was never worked on, because that's not, even though Jacob can do that.
That's not his MO.
Yes. He never worked on the leg. He never did anything to the leg. Something happened. It was just a thing that happened, and it sucks. I just hope the Hammerstone is all right. There were plenty of spots. Jacob hitting the moonsault from the railing onto a standing Hammerstone, but his leg was already hurt then.
Mm-hmm.
The Hammerstone, landing some lariats, some punches, some slams,
some kicks,
lots of kicks, and Fatu landing a lot of kicks and stuff. Even
machine gun headbutts.
Yeah, that's after Hammerstone tried to headbutt him, and I was like, yeah, what were you thinking? You Samoans and them Tongans, their heads are lethal weapons.
Yep.
It put it like this: if it's a regular rules match and there is no DQ, when they headbutt you, it should be a DQ. And as I said at the beginning of the match, I said Jacob Fatu, I say he's so tough. He cooks his food while he's chewing it.
Yes.
He's triple tough. He don't know his own name. Yeah. He looked wild and crazy. And both of these guys lived up to the hype of who they have been all these years. They came at each other without stopping. They beat on each other. They came back. They fired up. They fired back. They came back. The only thing that was dumb, there's 2 spots that are dumb. I'll talk about one for the moment, and that was the back and forth, I'll hit you, you hit me thing. The 1-2, that was dumb because it just didn't look right. It didn't. Maybe they were tired, or maybe there was a miscue and they're trying to get things under order, trying to figure out how they're going to end the match. Who knows? You know, who knows? But that 1-2 looked very sloppy, and you could tell that they were having communication during it. Jacob was predominantly on offense. Mm-hmm. He nailed him with it was like a standing black hole slam.
Yeah.
You know, that was real nice. Hammerstone got him with a nice suplex. He got him with a power slam. He got him with a good boot kick. You know, Hammerstone did not get that much offense, you know, in this match.
He was on defense most of the time.
The thing is, Hammerstone is strong, and he looks strong enough where literally, honestly, he should outpower Jacob. Now, if this was Jacob 2 years ago, I'll be like, he shouldn't outpower him. It should be kind of equal depending upon the moment. Jacob was a lot bigger. Jacob is trimmed down, so he doesn't have all that bulk in his arms. You know, it's a weird thing. You know, how trimming down shows your strength, but makes you look weaker compared to your much larger opponent. That's really all that is. I thought this match was going to be a solid 4 to 4.5 star match. And if they kick out of each other's finishers and high impact moves and get up and fight back and almost like they're starting over and then get nailed one more time down, that'd be a 5-star match. But they didn't do that. And the 5-star match ain't just what I said, it's other stuff too. You got to carry the match and you can't be all jacked up. It can't look like you're assisting anything, things like that. So these guys keep battling, keep fighting. Samael spikes Hammerstone a few times. Jacob rolls him into the ring, get a move on, get the table out, set the table up. No, he didn't get a move. He just rolled him into the ring. Got the table out, set the table up, did all that. I think he stomped him just for a little measure one time. Put him on the table, hit him once, put the
contra flag on him.
Put the contra flag on him, and just this is the awesomeness of Jacob Fatu. Now the camera has a beautiful ringside view of Jacob. Now, yeah, he's right there at the ring. He's right there at the apron. But if you're a fan, you are damn near close to this view. I know. I've been to enough wrestling events to know. Jacob just puts the thing on and just smooths over like he's going to get in the car. Goes to the corner, you know, best moonsault ever, because that's where he got it from. Yeah. That middle to top rope jump and moonsault. So basically, it's a triple jump moonsault, basically. And he lands on Hammerstone on that table.
Solid.
Breaks the table enough. But as Cedra said, it's a solid impact. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, Hammerstone kicks out like it's nothing.
And starts powering up.
And we're like,
the contra flag. And I'm like, what?
Yep. Holding the contra flag. What? He throws it out
to the crowd.
Yep. And I don't know if they got to keep it. I would have got that and just ran. You know, like he threw it to me. It's mine. Mm-hmm. That's just me though. Now if he threw it and it was supposed to hit it came in front of the fence, I'd be like, all right, now I'll just hold it, and if someone come and claim it, I'll relinquish. But if they ain't gonna get it, it's mine. You know, I think it's fair game. Mm-hmm. That's how I would have been. You can't call me a thief. He threw that shit to us. All right. Now, damn near to us, at us. All right. So he powers up. He's all ready. Fatu is getting up, and it's like, what in the world? I think he hit him a couple of times, got him up on his shoulders. TKO.
He did one move to him, then he got the TKO. I can't remember what the move was, though.
Me neither. I can't. He gets the TKO and pins him. Flat. It was a very anticlimactic win.
Yep. The
crowd didn't pop. No one really cared because of how it looked. He literally Hulk Hogan'd this shit. That's what happened. Put you on the table, cover you with the flag, moonsault from the top, perfect, smash, 1, 2, kick out. I'm not phased. All right, y'all gonna keep going. Mm-hmm. Let's keep battling. You hit your finisher. It's time for Jacob to kick out. Because if you two are big bull juggernauts and you can just get up from that finisher, a finisher that he's done once or twice before, and no one is ever kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just get up. I'm fresh. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Slight limp, but that's about it. I put my finisher on. Jacob should have kicked out.
He should have kicked out. And if that wasn't going to be the case, when he was on that table and Jacob moonsaulted, he shouldn't have been there.
He should have. As soon as he pop, move inward, Jacob hit the table, you get up, TKO, makes sense.
That would have made sense.
How is it? I'm not a pro wrestler. I don't even run a real professional wrestling company, but yet I can call out a better finisher than what they show. If I was in the back and I was listening to this finish, I would have been like, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to beat Jacob. It has to be convincing.
That was not convincing.
Not at all.
More to the point, you bury his fucking move. You buried the moonsault. You buried anything through a table. You buried anything through a table. And I'm guessing this is the ECW arena.
Yeah.
They're saying 2,300 the whole damn show in the ECW arena. It was
ECW moves like that, you're done.
You're done.
Yeah, they were garbage wrestlers when it came to the hardcore deathmatch stuff, but you were done. People forget that ECW didn't bury finishers like that.
It wasn't fight forever.
This match was great until the end. There's so many ways y'all could have gone about this, and y'all went about it like this. This guy becomes a double champion, and he looks fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. We know what Jacob can do. And even though he didn't do it all in this match, it would have been fine. It was fine. Hammerstone winning, if that's what you want,
fine.
Make it convincing. Because I would have been like,
good.
I'd be like, yes, he won. If Jacob won, I would have been like, yes, he won, but it has to look convincing. Not after what these two have been through.
And see, here's the thing. We haven't been keeping up with MLW. But last week we saw Hammerstone wasn't a face.
He was a heel.
So they didn't, and if you watch this, he takes a beating most of the time.
Like a face.
Like a face. They should have been more competitive. If you're gonna have it end like this, if it had been more competitive, if it had been even toe to toe most of the time, okay, this would have been a little more sensical. It still would have been trash, but it would have made more sense than Hammerstone to get his ass beat the whole time, and then basically get 3 moves on Fatu, and then he don't get up.
You ain't gonna beat me in 3 moves. That's a squash match. I don't care if it's been 28 minutes already, and then finally you get 3 moves on. That's a squash match. That means I'm the jobber. I'm the world heavyweight champion, and I'm the jobber. Damn that.
I wonder if Fatu is leaving MLW.
I would assume he is. I mean, he's been in Game Changer Wrestling. He might be going to AEW. They say, look, we're going to shitcase you like this because and let's say Jacob is going to AEW, it's like, well, you're going to the land of buried finishers. So, I mean, really, what's this? You might as well go into the company, the way you're going to leave this one.
I know that he was on SWE.
Yep, but SWE is pretty much done. I don't even know they're going to be able to come back as a wrestling company.
He held his title for 819 days.
Straight. That's not I lost it, I got it back. That ain't New Japan style. No, this is old school, back in the 1930s and 50s NWA style. I done had this belt these years. Straight. That's what he did with MLW. Hammerstone did it. Myron Reed did it. And I understand the pandemic had a lot to do with it, but man, screw that. They had it for these days. They had it. It's that simple. They weren't forgotten champions. They didn't just take it away from them. They didn't New Japan the shit and take it like they did Naito.
Mm-hmm.
They screwed Naito. They screwed Will Ospreay. They screwed them both. Okada gets to keep his shit no matter how many days he missed.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like this that we notice. But if Jacob's leaving, man, this is a good way to go. It'd be nice if he took all of Contra with him. Because MLW has proven one thing. And I've noticed it since we started watching them. They don't appreciate anybody. You know, Mance Warner gives a fuck about him. You know, and Mance is an amazing promo. And he can wrestle, but he's a garbage wrestler. And that's the problem with Mance. He can talk that talk and he'll pull you in. And then he starts wrestling and just fuck it up. But Jimmy Whisper, I am curious to what you thought about this. Zemo times 2. I'm curious to what you thought. Anyone else out there, I'm curious to what you thought about this. If it is the absolute opposite of what we say, it's fine. Like what you like. Love what you love. You know? Just make sure you're doing it, you're loving it, and liking it for the right reasons. That's what I'm saying. You know? Like, I just like seeing flips and flops and moves killed. Okay. I ain't got nothing against what you like. I got my thing against, you know, the Federation for doing that shit. But you like what you like. I got nothing over that. You know? Do you, boo? You know, her, me and Cedra argue up here over shit. So it's all good. It's all good.
Yep. And no, he signed a long-term contract with MLW, so he's not going nowhere.
So what the fuck was this?
I don't know.
Is it MLW if you get caught fucking the neighbor's daughter or something? That they actually punish you instead of, you know, hey, look, I still got that goat picture of you, buddy. So, you know, I don't know what's going on. But the end of this match was garbage. It was straight garbage. And Jacob, even if Jacob and Alexander came up with this finish, even if they thought they agreed to it, like, okay, we'll do that. It's just a job, you know, because that's probably how they see it. It's just a job, you know, getting a paycheck, go to work. But even if they came up with it, it's garbage. They deserve better than this.
Yeah.
They should have treated each other better than this. It's not about how much we love and respect them. This is what they've gone through. You don't bust your ass and stay away from your family just to give yourself a shitty finish. Fuck that. You know? They're job guys that got treated way better than this. You go to AEW, they all get treated great. But yeah, ain't too much else to say about this, y'all. We can just run this into the ground all day.
That's it.
It was still a great match until the back and forth and then that finish. Other than that, it would have been a solid 4.5 star tops, no less than 4. But because of this shit-tacular finish and that crazy back and forth, I can't give it no more than 3. I say 3.5. I'll be nice. 3.5. But yeah. That's all that is. And it's 12:05, October the 11th. We finished, and I heard the chime, so I'm going to get that uploaded. G1 Climax, day 13. And I'm going to put this right behind it, because this got to render in Filmora. And then I'm going to get that up there. Hopefully I can stay awake. But if there are other shows or certain matches you want us to cover, you want me, you know, I could probably solo some of this stuff because Cedric usually at work or sleep. But, you know, let us know. Let us know. There's New Japan Strong. The last 4 episodes of that looked really good. I mainly heard them. I was working on stuff over here on the desktop, but I mainly heard them and I glanced and saw certain things. So it was pretty cool. I could watch it again so I can get the full effect and then commentate, you know, give my synopsis on things like that. It's up to y'all what y'all want. You know, if y'all see a really good WWE match, just find it on YouTube and let me know where it is or something. I'll watch it.
The one match.
Yeah. But let me throw this out. In the middle of this 43-minute event, you know, because all the commercials was taken out, they had some bullshit thing where they talking to these people on a panel. Mm-hmm. It could have been a wrestling match
from different online
sports
wrestling websites. They could have put another match in there.
The end of this event is a title for title match, and the first match is a title match. I would have put this on some kind of pay stream service. I would have put this as the last match. I would have put Myron's match as the first match. Tag team in the middle, and I would have had 7 matches total. That's how I would have done this. I would have made this, you know, something that you want to pay for. But that's just how I would have done it. So with that all, this has been Cedric and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary, Major League Wrestling Fightland. I want to thank you for your time, patience, and energy. Remember to wash up, mask up, glove up. Not in that order, but get them all done. And in general, we appreciate you and your time. We do. We want you to be safe. So with that said, good night, everyone. See you next time.